The sound of the bassoon is something that still amazes me because the range of it is incredible. It plays the role of being the bass and holding down the fort of the orchestra. And then it also has all these lyrical, melodic, and vulnerable and expressive, and can really sing out there, and it can just completely glide over the entire orchestra.
Everyone, let's start with the fourth movement.
Rehearsal's going really well. What I really like about playing in New World is that there is so much of this young energy that we are really gonna keep bubbling and bubbling up until the concert. With Check 5, you really need to have a reed that can project and play a lot of these solo lines, but then also be able to fit in the texture of all the chorales. So I'm still looking for the reed that I want to play on the concert, but I think I have a couple options. I'm cycling through the yellow reeds this week. The bassoons really are holding it down back there, so it's a lot of fun.
My dreams are on parade. You will just understand. Never fail. So tell me your
In junior high and high school, I was really active in show choir.
Tell me I needn't fear. Be kind. For if you leave me, dear, I know.
Then on the other side, I was also playing in competitive soccer.
If you love me.
I got to my junior year of high school, my soccer team, we did well at the regional competition, and we were actually going to nationals. And I also got a couple flyers in the mail, and my bassoon teachers were encouraging me to look at Interlochen. And for me, it was a moment where I had one of the best opportunities for soccer, but for some reason, I was drawn to go to a 2-week bassoon camp. With music, I said, wow, music's something you can do for a lifetime. I started thinking, okay, this is something that I would want to pursue in college and take this to the next level.
In life, this is the time that if you have a passion, you have a dream, you go after it. We could see in her how much she loved what she was doing.
Find it with your heart. Never land.
When you enter the New World Symphony, you no longer have a teacher, someone who is mentoring you on a week-to-week basis. And I think something about the wind section is that we all kind of become each other's teachers. We learn from how someone spins that phrase in that symphony, or we learn from how someone beautifully attacked that note. And the way that you're playing is kind of a result of everyone around you.
For the winds at 140, wow, each downbeat is a squeeze. And it's not only for those who have the suspensions or, the arpeggiatori, it is those who have the harmony that crunches with that. So then we have this duet between the winds and the upper strings at B. Oh, it's so beautiful. We all have to be hand in hand, and so it's the connection that we give to each other. We have to be so generous at this moment. One before B for the clarinets, bassoons, and horns. Again, those pools of thought. Pearls of wisdom. So each one is a kind of stepping stone. And for the upper strings, we're going to change a bowing into 18.
In the pandemic, while I was at the Yale School of Music, the world shut down. There were no concerts. We always are looking forward to concerts and collaborations. Our summer music festivals, everything was done. After a master's degree, you think that you're ready to be rocket launched. You have all this momentum from all your studies, and the momentum just felt like it completely cut. When I was little, I really loved berry picking and looking for shells, looking for rocks, looking for agates with my mom when we would go on walks. And for me, the thing that I went to becoming a collector of during the pandemic was sea glass. These beautiful treasures that I would find on the beach resembled the journey of an artist or someone that gets broken, and then you're tossed around for a bit, and then you find your way. You find a way that you can make things into a treasure for yourself. I auditioned for the New World Symphony 3 times, so the third time, I guess, was the charm. The New World Symphony completely saved me, because it was at a time when a lot of musicians felt, I felt like I was swimming, kind of floundering. I wanted more than anything to play in orchestra every week and have time and space to really go for these auditions and really chase my wildest dreams. I remember the first rehearsal, I knew that I had to be extremely focused. I was like, I have to get everything right. Like, everyone's here at the New World Symphony, it has to be perfect. But I remember from the first note of the rehearsal, the wind section was so supportive. For the first time, really, I felt this just collective belief in me that people wanted me to show up as myself and just to play as I play.